the Fifth.
And me. You know, I love being on television. That's why you'll see me step out from time to time. We'd like to turn around to the cameras now and wave to everyone watching us on WilliamsandSource.com. Turn around this way and wave to the camera. Howdy world! On WilliamsandSource.com. You know, as we think about the Opry's 88th birthday, you think back and say, what kind of music would they have played 88 years ago? Would there have been twerking? What would there have been? How did they live way back then? There was a group called the Crook Brothers. And Earl White joined them later in his career. He decided to trace music history backwards. He started out sort of playing up-tempo country, then almost honky-tonk country, and sometimes almost pop country. And next thing you know, he decides to do something very radical and go back to the roots of country. In what year? In the 70s?
Yes.
Who were these people?
Yeah, that would have been in the mid-70s.
In the mid-70s, why would you do such a radical thing?
I decided to quit the road, and that was
This was after the crash of the plane.
That's after my friend Hawkshaw Hawkins was killed.
Because you played with Hawkshaw Hawkins and toured with him.
Yeah, I was still working for Hawkshaw when he was killed in the plane crash.
With Patsy Cline,
Yeah.
Helen Cook.
Yeah, and I quit the road, and Opry was kind enough to give me a semi-staff job, I guess you'd say, with the Crook Brothers, playing for the square dance.
Wow, well I was watching footage on the Ralph Emery show of Herman Crook playing the harmonica, and it must have been a wild time, because he seemed, was he a funny, happy guy, or was he solemn? Or?
I mean, he was pretty solemn most of the time. Sometimes I'd play something that was a little bit wild to him. That's not Grand Ole Opry music.
All right, well, you said that of all the songs you all always played, he always insisted on one of his favorites.
Yeah, well, his favorite was Sally Goodin. I had to play that at least every other Saturday.
We almost moved our dance floor. Sorry about that. I was letting y'all know.
We'll leave it if that's okay.
And Kai, our sound guy. How about a hand for Kai, the sound guy? We're still, well, we are very spontaneous, as you can imagine. Back to the interview. All right, so there you were. You joined the Crook Brothers, and he always wanted you to play a song in particular.
When you're on the Opry, everything's spontaneous.
Yeah. So they're used to this, I think.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, anyway, would you play that song that you played with the Crook Brothers along with Richard Starkey on the Martin guitar?
The Sally Goodin.
That's it?
All right.
And Tim Atwood on the piano.
Guys asked me to move over to that microphone. He likes the sound a bit better.
Come on. I think you'll do it.
Wow. I didn't know they had music way back then. To me, that almost sounds just as good or better than what we have now. The Crook Brothers.